よっくるりんぱ
And with that, we have all of our Triforce shards deciphered. I decided to do the first 3 of the 4 that I have before I started recording, so you won't have to watch that 4 times, because you only really need to see it once. And we don't need to see Tingle anymore, thank God. So yeah, I'm ready to get this Triforce shard hunt over with. Because, as a lot of people will hear about this game, and anyone who's played it would know that's probably the most infamous part about this game is the Triforce shard hunt. Some people do like it, I've heard, and I can understand why. It allows you to explore, which is what the Zelda series is based off of. But I personally think that they could have put 1 or 2 more dungeons in place of that, but oh well. I'm just more of a dungeon fan myself. So let's actually look at these now. And you know what I'm actually going to do to be nice to you? Because this part of the game is so infamous, and this might be a boring start to the episode, because I will be digging up all of these, I'm going to put a skip button down at the bottom of the screen, and you can skip this part and skip straight to where we actually move on with the main story and see what the Triforce shards actually do. So there's your skip button right now. I'm putting it down there. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay. So this one's by Outset, chart 4. I'm gonna try to do a convenient path for this too. That's the one that we just got. That is actually on a triangle island. Okay. Ooh, I think that's up north somewhere. Let's see where that one is. Yeah, it's right there. 7 star. Okay, where's that triangle one? It's one of those, not that one. It has to be pointing down to the left a little bit. Okay, it's that one right there. Southeast of us. So I can start north and head south to Outset. But we still have one more chart to look at. Number 8. Oh, that's in a reef. I hate those. It's a 2-eye reef. Okay, that's right next to Outset. So I can go from 7 star down to the Triangle Island, wherever that is, Southern Triangle, then down to 2-eye, straight south, and then to Outset. Pretty easy path, actually. Of course, I will be warping along the way, but yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So let's see. Can I go back to my chart? Let's see. I'm pretty much going to be cutting around to these two. So 7 stars north the Dragon Roost. I will meet you up there. Okay, I can see it. Oh, whoa, camera. And there's actually a lot of treasure here. There's some birds to look out for too. Hopefully they won't interfere. Okay, quiet now. Oh, that's stupid. Let's just try to grab it. Grab it! Ah! Okay, thanks, bomb dudes. Okay, we have to get rid of those. There's no way I'm going to be getting that. Those stupid things shooting at me. And I'm not looking forward to the one on the 2-eyed reef, because those have a lot of bombs and shit shooting at you. There's another one shooting at me. Is it a... Yeah, it's a ship. I'm trying to get rid of this. Not be a terrible shot. A little bit further. Come on. Okay, now can I finally grab this? I'm not sure if I'm right over it. Maybe I'll get lucky? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's take a look at the... I keep pressing pause to do that. Or start. Okay. Where are we? We are right on top of it, pretty much. Jeez. This can be a little bit annoying how... how exact you really have... I mean, I don't know. The hitbox in some of these seem to be... sometimes they seem to be really big, like you'll be barely on the X and you'll get it, and then sometimes it to be like right smack dab in the middle. Squeezed in the middle, smack dab in the middle. I remember that commercial so much. Oh my god. Okay, so there's number 1 of 4 of the last 3 anyway. And actually, what I'm gonna do instead of going to the Triangle Island in the middle, like I said I would, I'm actually going to go to that one last, because the Triangle Islands are right by the Tower of the Gods. The Tower of the Gods is where we're going to end up after this is all over. So I'm actually going to go to 2-eyed reef and get that one over with, and then I'll go to Outset. So 2-eyed, I believe... Shit. Oh, whatever, I'll just go to Southern Ferry and work my way from there. So yeah, I will meet you at Two-Eyed Reef. That could be pretty interesting though, with all, because you'll see what's ahead of this reef. So it's gonna be pretty rough. Okay, we are closing in on Two-Eyed Reef. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to explore any of these in this playthrough, because I remember a lot of the regular treasure shards being located here, and there's some heart pieces located here as well that you can probably get. And I really hate exploring these. At least it's two-eyed. It's the more eyes it has, the more enemies that it has. And really the enemies that it has are the bomb shooters. Not just these guys here, but I'm actually not going to worry about him. Let's cruise away. I don't think I... Okay, so yeah, inside it has these guys, and also on the walls it has, like, bomb cannons. And that can get really annoying when you're trying to dig up treasure. So let's see where exactly it is. It's also hard to tell where the Triforce treasure is here, because the light for it goes away like far earlier than the lights for the like normal treasures that you see on the screen right now. So we might have to definitely use our map here. Let me take a look. Damn it! It's not the pause button. Stop hitting pause. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you have to look at the charts. Derp. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I didn't get that yet. Dumbass. Okay, so it's on the other side of the circle. So I will have to get rid of this guy, probably. Hard to see him, though. Probably not the best angle. Thankfully, you don't have to hit those once. Okay, can I get this without having to deal with any more cannons? I hope so. Let's check again. Pretty close, just a little bit up this way. I can hear it. No, wait, you don't have your hook equipped. Let's pull that out. Come on, one try, one try. Thank you. Alrighty. Dun 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 dun! That's the top right there. That's pretty small, but whatever. So I will go to Outset. I don't think I'm gonna cut really, because you know, Outset has its own warp point. It's pretty cool how one of these is actually located in the island you were born on. I mean, I kind of would have liked to get the last one there, just because it would have been pretty neat to end or somewhat end the quest where we started. I mean, obviously, there's more to do after this. And I am quite pumped for it. And, okay, so I remember where this one is. Yeah, you kind of have to go around back. It's like in the back of the island. It's kind of nearby where you have to jump those platforms to get those rupees. And it's actually kind of more by where the hole in the wall was, where you go and like find Jaboon. It should be around here, right? I thought it was like in the back of the island, like right around here. Let's check. Damn it, I'm gonna have to check the map for every one of these. It should be out. Yeah, it's... well, it's closer up here. I don't see the light, though. Wow. Yeah, it really does go away from far away, doesn't it? Definitely closing in on it. There it is. I can hear the sound. Let's see if I'm on top of it. No, not quite. Cruise. I'm not gonna sail, so I'll pass it. I'm right on top of it, but I barely hear the sound. There's no... okay, I was gonna say, there's no way you can miss that one. It's taking a long time. Sometimes those take longer to, like... some chests take longer to pull up than others, which is actually kind of a cool... I'm not sure if they intended for this or not, but it kind of, like, gives off the impression that, you know, the sea floor isn't just a big flat floor. There are some parts that's higher than others, which is, of course, true in the real world. So it kind of gives you that feeling that some parts of the sea floor are deeper than others. I mean, it's really not that big of an effect on the game, but still, it's kind of cool. Okay, so we're just about done. One more. One more, and I guess we'll just have to... I'm actually gonna go to Southern Ferry and sail north, and then I'll continue going north after I get the shard, and straight to the Tower of the Gods. That's where we're gonna end up. Pretty good path, I would say. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut. Yeah, I guess I will cut a little bit, so I'll see you when I get the last shard. And, of course, we get sea hats to deal with. That's what these are actually called, sea hats, not pea hats. Of course, larger versions of pea hats that show up in the sea. See the shine. Hopefully, I'm just gonna just go in, land right on it, grab it, get out. Don't want to deal with these stupid things. They're so annoying. Okay, let's see if I'm on top of it. A little bit to the right, over here. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Yeah. Even if I had pods there, it would hit me. Let's just get in and grab it. I don't think I'm on top of it at all. Don't hit me! Okay, fine. If you want to play rough, we'll play rough. Thankfully, these things go down in one hit with the... But, oh, of course they go... Oh, never mind. I was gonna... No! No! Jeez. Stupid camera. God damn it. Watch these things kill me. That would be so terrible. Get out of here. What? What? Is that another? What the? Oh, jeez. How many were there over there? I was gonna say, it'd be pretty terrible if these things killed me. Okay, I'm not near it. I'm not anywhere near it. Let's go. A little bit further. And there we go. This is it, the last Triforce shard. I don't remember exactly what happened, so... Like, I mean, I remember what happened, so I don't remember, like, if it... Like, what kind of animations we're gonna get here. That one looks like my home state, Missouri, actually. I do remember the one, you know, kind of looking like Missouri. And I'm kind of happy that's the last one we got. That's a fitting last one to get for me. And there we go, yeah. I thought something was gonna happen there. And now it's not cracked up. It looks good. There's still kind of a missing piece in there, though. That's kind of odd. And now the Triforce of Courage is now completed. We must make for Hyrule quickly, which of course is located in the Tower of the Gods. So let's go that way. Hopefully I don't have to deal with those sea hats up ahead there. You know what? Fuck this. I'm done sailing. This is the last for sailing. We're done with this. No more sailing. I mean, that's something that kind of ties into the Triforce shard collecting thing. You know, as the other notorious part of this game is the sailing and the long distances you have to go. Again, it's a fun overworld to explore, but sometimes it just... It just takes too long to get from place to place. But we're done with it. And we're ready to finally go beat the game. And the wind is blowing in the right direction. See, they wouldn't let you go back to... I'm not sure if they would let you go back to Hyrule or not. I don't think you would be able to go back down here until you got the all 8 shards. This is why you have to do this. Yeah, see, it opens it up. You know, it opens the portal back up. So yeah, that goes away after you leave Hyrule. Looky here. I love this classic music that plays here. I actually really like this cutscene. It's kind of cheesy at parts. Well, it's not, I don't want to call it cheesy, just the name he gives you coming up. The hero wins. It's just like, I don't know, it just kind of like it makes you think about the other 3D Zeldas and, you know, the Links that take part in that, because, you know, Ocarina of Time, Link controlled time, so he's hero time. This Link controlled wind, so he's hero wind, so what does that make the Link in Twilight Princess the hero of wolves? I mean, really now? But no, it's pretty neat. So, let me sink below. we are back in Hyrule. And now, with the Master Sword fully revitalized, we can continue past that barrier behind Hyrule Castle and make it to Ganon's Castle. But first, we need to speak to Zelda. Actually, first, you know what? I really need hearts. You'll see why in just a bit, why I need hearts. Coming up is actually a pretty notorious part of the game for me, just because I have a lot of memories with it with my first playthrough. I'll tell you about it when we get there. It's actually a pretty interesting story that ties into the 3-heart run, which makes it kind of ironic now that I'm doing a 3-heart run of this game. So now that we're fully revitalized, I mean, you can probably guess we're going to go fight something. So, yeah. And is this thing open? Yes, it is. I love this music, too. I just want to... Well, it's not playing anything right now. It's just done, 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 done. Okay, and I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this, but, well, I'm not sure if we're going to get a cutscene, but on the walls here, you can see stained glass windows representing the 7 stages, or the 6 stages from Ocarina of Time. I might show that. Alright, 2 more Dark Nuts to fight. And this is the notorious part of the game for me, because in my first playthrough ever in this game, I died here, and I saved my game at this point. And the way it was set up, I could not leave this basement. I could not go back out into the Great Sea and refill my hearts, because like once you die, from what I remember, once you die, you start back up with I think 6 hearts, or maybe it could have been 3. I don't remember. I know in other games it's 6, but this game might have been 3 actually. So I was stuck. I had no choice but to do this with 3 hearts or 6. I don't remember which one again. And I kept dying here, and I thought I was screwed. I thought I would never be able to beat these guys because of my low health I was stuck with. And I thought I would never be able to progress in the game because of it. And it's ironic now that I'm now doing this with 3 hearts. Because of that scary moment in my first playthrough of this game. I thought I'd never make it. So now it's just like, no big deal, I have 3 hearts, and it's like, whatever. Part of the game that I was like so scared of and infuriated by, it's just like a normal Dark Nut fight now. And yeah, that fire. I want to get rid of this guy's armor. And I distinctly remember the mini-boss music too, just giving me nightmares because of this. Because I could not beat this. Because I had low health, because I kept dying. Of course, now I mean, I don't know. It just shows how far how far you can come with repeated playthroughs of a game. My first playthrough, I could not get past this with 6 hearts or whatever I had, and now I'm doing it pretty easily with 3 hearts. Just kind of fun. A lot of sentimental value. Now these guys, I think because they are like special Dark Nuts, because they have that black armor, they take longer to kill. It seemed like those took a long time to kill. So maybe the Dark Nuts with different armor do take longer to kill. I don't know. But alas, that is over. Let's see if I can get some magic, because I'm eventually going to need it. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, okay, I can show this really quick. I mean, a lot of people know about this. This isn't really a big secret, but yeah, these stained glass windows. This was a really nice touch, because it's a really nice touch to represent this game as a sequel to Ocarina of Time, because there are a lot of references to it, and they explain the story of Ocarina of Time in the intro story of this game. And it just shows, you know, that they're kind of honoring the 6 stages with the stained glass windows of them. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. Did I show all of them? I'm pretty sure I did. But yep, there you go. There's also a Triforce one over there. Okay. Let's go see what waits for us behind the castle. And I don't know why that's there, that barrier that blocks the door. There's really no reason for it. It made me think that you had to fight more enemies, like, in the castle. Oh, well, I mean, maybe that was to block you from going out back and it forced you to fight the dark. Maybe defeating the dark nuts make that thing open up. Because maybe, like, I don't know, I don't remember. Yeah, because you're trapped inside the castle. Yeah, now I remember, because every time I died, it would start me back inside the castle, not outside of it, where you can go into the portal and go back up to the Great Sea. It started me inside the castle, but the 2 entrances, or the 2 exits, were blocked off by those barriers, and I could not leave. That's why I couldn't get past that part. I kept dying on the dark nights, because I had like 6 hearts. So yeah, that's what was keeping me stuck there. And yeah, that part, you know, like breaking that barrier with the Master Sword, it really reminds me of A Link to the Past, where you're when you're in Hyrule Castle and you have that barrier that you can't break to progress in it until you have the Master Sword in that game. So yeah, that's just kind of a reference there that I thought of. So yeah, here we are. We're actually on the actual grounds of Hyrule now. Like, this is pretty much just this Hyrule field. And I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have, like, actual music here. Like, I would have liked, like, maybe, like, a slight remix. That looks like a goddess cube, by the way, right there. A slight remix of like, the main overworld theme from the original Zelda. Kind of would have been nice to have it, but this is really the only time in the actual game that you traverse, like, a traditional, like, Zelda type of overworld. Like, actually on Hyrule Field, which is why I thought this was really cool. And I would love to see another Zelda game made in this style, in this art style, and they give you a more traditional overworld instead of the Great Sea. I mean, I like the Great Sea, don't get me wrong, but I really like to see this art style, like this exact same art style with a traditional overworld. Like with the Hyrule Field and everything. I think that would be pretty neat. I mean, maybe on the 3DS. Maybe that could be the original title they make on the 3DS. I mean, I'm all for that. That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, if they did it for the Wii U, people would complain because, you know, it's not those realistic HD graphics. And I'd agree, I'd rather have those, you know, beautiful graphics for the Wii U, for the original Zelda, for that. And yeah, we have all sorts of enemies to fight here, too. Another thing I like about this part. And up ahead, you thought we were done with Dark Nuts? Well, actually, we're far from done with Dark Nuts. There's no one just right here in the middle of the field. That's, you know, that's a pretty nice touch, too. Like, there's just normal enemies here. Just right in the middle of the field. This guy won't be as much as a problem as those other guys. Or actually, they weren't a problem at all. This guy's actually doing... I think he did more damage to me than those 2 Dark Nuts did earlier. And... almost there. And they really have you make use of your items on the way here, too. And we gotta watch out for the bats coming up here. There's some keys at the other end. The hookshot target right here. And these keys always, like, freak me out. Okay, I think I have to kill him. Screw it. Just get across here. And go through this mysterious place. Oh, that music. That tells you where we are. It doesn't have the text on the screen yet. Actually, let's get the text on the screen. Just gotta move a little bit further for that. You can tell where we are with this music. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Ganon's Tower, everyone. And we will be doing this in the next episode of Let's Play Wind Waker.